So you've probably been procrastinating making your own videos because you think you don't have a nice background yet. Well, your days of procrastination should end today because this background is actually fake. Yes, it's fake. And this one, and this one too. Alright, so if this is something you'd want to achieve by creating nicely looking backgrounds like this, stay tuned. And I'm going to be walking you through the processes. I'm literally going to be holding you by your hands and walking you through like a baby. So stay tuned. So we are going to be needing three tools for this. The first one is LEONARDO AI. So you go onto your browser and look for Leonardo AI and go onto this first one. You just click on the first one and to get you to this page. So you're going to create an account if you don't have anyone yet. So click on create account. You're going to get these options of creating an account. So you can either use your Apple account or your Google account or your Microsoft account. But if you don't have any of these, go ahead and use just your email and then type in a password. So I'm going to be using my Google account to create an account on this platform. And I'm just going to choose one from here. So it's going to ask you to create a username. So just type in a username and see if someone has taken it or not and check if it's available. So I'm just going to use Amarachi. So when you get out of the input box, it's going to validate, and if the username is available, you would have it. So mine is available, so you'll find the one that works for you. So you're going to choose an interest. So I'm just going to choose art and stock images. So and then confirm that you were older than 18 and make sure you're older than 18. So then click next. Just maybe later, or you can go ahead and check it out. So what you're going to see is this. So you're going to see that you have 150 credits here, and if you want more than that, you have to upgrade. But for this video, this 150 credits is more than enough. So go ahead and click on image generation, and when you get to this page, you can see there is a prompt field, and you can also see that you can generate just 8 credits. So you're going to go ahead and get a prompt. I have a few prompts here and it's in the description in case you want to use that. So I'm just going to quickly grab one of these prompts and copy it. So feel free to test them out. That will give you amazing images. So I'm going to paste this here and I'm going to generate for just 8 credits at the point of recording this video. It might be different by the time you want to use it for your own generation. So I'm going to click on generate and it's just going to load for a little while. And here we have it. Just have a perfectly looking images. So but if you don't like what you have here, so you can just go ahead and grab another prompt, and let me grab this first one. And just go ahead and edit your prompt field and then generate another one. Alright, so I have this. So you can just go ahead and try a lot of things. So I want to just quickly grab one of these, and that really works. So don't forget, you have to like download the images. So I'm just going to download like one from each of these. So let me go with which one. I'm confused. They're actually looking great. So okay, let me just go with any one actually. So I'm just going to download one from here. Okay, let me just, I already created a folder, so I'm just going to choose the folder I want it to be YouTube background and change the name, maybe bg dot, to just choose its extension for itself. So I'm just going to save, and then so once we are done with this, the next thing, the next tool that we're going to be using is Canva. So Canva, you can use either the mobile app or the desktop app or the web. So for me, I'm using the web version of Canva, and Canva is really good for any creative at all. There's a lot of things you can achieve with Canva. So if you don't have an account, you have to create an account. Okay, I think I'm already logged in, so let me just log out and then walk you through the process of creating an account with Canva. So when you go to Canva for the first time, this is what you would see. So you can now click on sign up, just like most of the tools online. So you can choose to continue with Google, or if you don't have a Google account, which I doubt, possibly actually, so you can continue another way. So there's a ton of options here, so you probably have one of these for you to be watching this video actually. So but if not, you can click a couple more and voila. But I definitely believe that you would have one of these. At least you can continue with email, even if it's not from all of these popular ones, but you should have an email, so you can continue with this one, at least the bare minimum. So once you've chosen, so I won't be actually creating a new account because I already have one. So but if you're going to create an account, it's just simple. Just click on it, choose an email, and then you would arrive at the same place with me after I log in. So when you log on to Canva, this is what you would see. So for us to use our generated images, we're just going to come here and click on create a design, and we want to create a YouTube thumbnail. So just type in YouTube thumbnail. So choose the first one here, and it's just going to create for you a fresh new canvas. So once you're done with that, you need to upload the images that you just generated. So click on upload and click on upload files. You can actually do a drag and drop that if you have it handy. So I already have my images in my YouTube background, and I'm just going to come here and choose all of them and then open. So they are going to come in nicely. So I'm just going to click on one to start with. So you can see that these images, they are quite smaller than our canvas. So we have two options here. We can drag, or we can just right click and set image as background. So with this, it just saves us the dragging time. If you're not okay with the positioning of your images, you can just double click and then you can drag images out or anyhow you want it. So yeah, so I think this works for this one. So I'm just going to create another page and remove this background, choose this other. Yeah, so you're going to click on this share button here and go to your download, and you can choose to increase the quality of these images, but this feature is only available on a Canva Pro account. But aside that, even with the original size, it still comes out nicely, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you have a Canva Pro account, you definitely want to do this, so you have a 4K image. So I'm just going to click on download, and it's going to download all my images from me in a zip file. Mind you, if you actually used one image, it's just going to download that image for you. But if you're downloading more than one image at the same time, it's going to be a zipped file. Alright, I'm going to go to my downloads now, and this is the zipped file. So I'm just going to extract the images, and here is your images. So the next tool that we'll be needing is CAPCUT. CAPCUT also has a mobile version, likewise a desktop version and a web version. So whichever version you're using, it works perfectly fine. So on CAPCUT, I'm going to click on new project, and I'm going to go ahead to import my images and video. So I'm going to choose the images that we just generated. Okay, I've actually not pulled it into this folder, so I'm just going to go to my downloads and look for untitled design. So these they are. So I'm just going to select them all and import. So I'm going to do the same thing for my video. So I'm just going to go to my downloads and go to YouTube background, and then this is the video that I want to use. So first things first, I'm going to drag the background I want to use, and I'm going to stretch it out, so maybe further. So I'm just going to.
You've probably been.
So I'm just going to also move my video to this place, and maybe you want to make this video shorter just for this. So I'm just going to cut out this extra part, and then this works. So I'm going to select the video, and I'm going to go to cut out. I'm going to click on auto cut out, and depending on the size of your video, that will determine if it will take a shorter or longer time. Basically, longer videos will take a longer time to complete the auto cut out process, and a shorter video vice versa actually. So it's just going to take a couple of seconds and we should be done. Alright, so auto cutout is done, so you can actually move your image around, your video around. You can scale it as much as you want. So yeah, this works. Another thing that you might want to add is you want to blur your background out so that you can stand out. So I'm going to go to effects and I'm going to search for blur, and so you can just grab this one here and onto your background, and you can reduce your opacity like this so that yeah, the attention will be on you. And
So
yeah, here we'll have it. So you can move around your video, make it more realistic. Alright, so you can also go onto your background. You can scale it to just explore. And then here we have
probably been procrastinating making your own videos because you think you don't have a nice background.
yeah, so this works. So if you think your opacity is too little or too much, so just go ahead and yeah, touch it up. So once we are done, so we can actually do this for several of our backgrounds. So you can add up more backgrounds and copy this guy and just add it up here just for the fun of it, you know. So come over here to my background. I'm going to come to my effects, choose this one to reduce the opacity. So this works. Move around your video. Okay, not this one. Just drag these to this one and then choose this one and move it around. So just do you explore, enjoy the app. Also, another thing that you can do is you can add filters. So if you're a fan of filters, you can just try it out. So let's see how things change here. And no, this doesn't work for me. I mean, I'm not a green plant. So okay, so maybe just search and you can basically hover on them so that you would see what the effects look like. So I think I like the one I dropped on the background. Let me check out this other background. Check out this other background. Maybe this. Okay, so this works too. This works too. But I feel like let me see if I can find a filter that will work for me. Oh no, dang. So basically, no, I don't know. Radiance is too, nah. So just do you actually. So once you're done editing the background and the video to your satisfaction, then click on export, and you can actually choose the quality 2K, 1080, 720, 480, and thereabouts. So I usually go with 4K, but it can really be time consuming when it's a large video. But I think I usually go with that basically. So I'll export here, and since my video is quite a small one, it won't take much time to be done exporting. And there you have it, a nice looking background. So I would also want to mention, when wanting to make videos like this, ensure you don't wear conflicting wears. So prior to making this video, I wanted to wear a black shirt, but I quickly noticed that my chair is black and I have a lot of black stuff behind me, so I had to change it to a white shirt so that during the auto cutout it won't mistaken the chair to be part of my body and vice versa, so you won't get a glitching video, right? So it's definitely something you want to bear in mind before making videos like this. So that's that for this tutorial. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that too, and definitely click that notification bell because you wouldn't want to miss more updates from me, right? You wouldn't want to miss that. All right, thank you for watching and see you next time.